Hey, now I got a picture. Sorry about that, guys. I hit the button before I was all the way ready there. My bad. Diesel Doctor, what's up, buddy? Hope you're doing well, man. Hope Arc Raiders is treating you well. Appreciate you stopping by, buddy. Definitely appreciate you stopping by. Alright, we need to get metal beams, concrete slabs, small pipes. I'll tell you what, we'll grab the small pipes. I think, you don't have small pipes. Who's got small pipes? You have small pipes? I thought that warehouse had small pipes, but I guess I was wrong. Come on, please. Let me see what this warehouse has. Okay. Okay. Alright, they got small pipes. Okay. Crow Daddy, what's up, man? I appreciate you coming back in. Always good to see people returning. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good Christmas and New Year's. Elijah, what's up, buddy? Violetta Garcia, welcome in. Just bought another game to start playing today. Nice, man. Been enjoying the PC. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad you got it when you did, for how crazy PC prices are going to get here in the next month or two. I'm glad you got it when you did, man. Rain, what's up, buddy? Hope you're doing great, man. I will get your bald eagles for you in a second, Rain. I don't, I didn't get my sound effects going yet, because we were having some technical issues, but it's nothing new around here. So we're going to stop that engine so we're not burning fuel. Now I need to figure out why we don't have sound effects. Okay, sorry. I was blowing my nose. Josh, what's up, buddy? How the short stream look? Look good, Rain. Obviously, it's different than mine. You have the profile instead of the vertical, but that's fine. I can seem to fit. Okay, so wrong one. There we go. Bald eagles. Bald eagles for Rain. Hey, what's up, Elijah? Got you on both streams today. What's up, buddy? Hit that like, man. What was I saying? Crow Daddy, original username was Yelik Guitar. I think I only know you as Crow Daddy, for being honest. Do I read both? Yeah, I do, Elijah. I try to anyway. I'm not always... I might be a minute or two behind on the short side, but I definitely read them both. Do you not have audio over there? I'm pretty sure I said hi to you and Violetta Garcia. No, I think it looked fine, Rain. I had it on my phone, you know, where most people are going to be watching that vertical, or not vertical necessarily, but where most people are going to be watching those shorts, and it looked fine. Like, you can still see everything that was going on. Like, it wasn't too small or anything. I thought it looked pretty good, buddy. Like I said, I'm just happy you got it working. And Diesel Doctor, good luck with Roadcraft, man, because I tried to like that game. Like, I don't want to ruin it for you, obviously. I hope you have a great time with it and love it, but it just was not for me. You finally got the crane done, Josh? Nice, man. How many times did you tip it over? Don't ask me how I did it, because I don't know. I know that feeling, Rain. Sometimes things just work. You don't know why or how, they just work. And then it's like you're afraid to change anything because you don't know what you did to make it work in the first place. I'm worried I'll get bored, just like with Snowrunner. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot more to do than just running loads back and forth, like in Snowrunner. I mean, there's a lot to do as far as, you know, cutting trees down and running electrical cables, stuff like that. I mean, there's a lot to do. It isn't just hauling loads A to B. Probably once a tip, so that's pretty good, Josh. I bet I tipped 5 times. For the feedback. Hey, no problem, man. I would appreciate the same from you anytime. Zach, what's up, man? You're in there early tonight. Hope you're doing well. You went underwater with it too? Nice. Off today, nice. Just finished Almaty. That was a fun map. I didn't mind Almaty at all. Well, I'm not gonna say I didn't mind it at all. It's got some of the stickiest mud I think I've ever played with in Almaty. There's a couple spots in Almaty, like it's not even that deep of mud, but you just cannot get through it. Work stinks. Sludge sitting over break. Yuck. I remember that smell from if we were down for the holiday or whatever, and having, or even if we were off for a weekend, having to come in and get the presses warmed up again. Some of the smells that came out of there were pretty bad. It's like everything would cool down and congeal. It's like glue, yeah. Gotta go a little better. Alright, Elijah, I appreciate you stopping in on both sides, bud. Have a great rest of your night. There's a couple spots, Zach, in particular, like on the west side of the map. I want to say like southwest corner, maybe. There's a strip of mud that's just brutal. And then, of course, going up and down the quarries. That's never any fun. But like, Almaty. Like, over... Right here is really bad. I'm pretty sure it's right there. Right there was bad, and then up here, going through this region here, was real bad. So I guess it's not southwest, it's more just due west, but... Josh used the Mastodon? Nice. I'm always looking for reasons to not use the Mastodon. But that's just me. Me and the Mastodon don't get along very well. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, Zach. I've done the same, buddy. I have definitely done the same. Just YOLO'd off the side and picked up everything at the bottom. Played a little Indiana Jones. How'd that go, Josh? Whoa. Zach with a $5 super chat. Tetra Pack time, mother trucker. Oh my goodness. Zach, thank you so much, man.
Thank you very, very much.
You probably have it on your PC. What's that? Indiana Jones? I do not have Indiana Jones. Zach, thank you though so much, man. Tetra Pack, huh? Sorry, I was muted. I thought, my bad. I was talking to you, Zach, about the trucks, and I was muted. My fault. I mute to like blow my nose and cough and stuff, and then I forget to turn it back on. So yeah, the Tetra Pack or the Kenworth, like the 990. I think that's about the only one I got left. I think the Tetra Pack might do me more good here than the 990. I'm not sure how well the 990 is going to get through all this mud. But if you guys think the 990 will do just fine here, I'll get the 990. I mean, whatever you guys want. Especially you, Zach. Whatever you want, buddy. You're the one throwing all the money around, buddy. That's crazy. Greatly, greatly appreciate it, man. Like that last one, that Western Star 49X, I use that one a bunch on the contracts on this side of the map. One of the quarries on the map is a pain. Which one's in Almaty, Josh? Small price to pay, keep me entertained at work. Hey, I'm just glad you're entertained, man. You know? But now I'm glad to keep coming back, even after I start crashing out. Getting back into playing ATS. Nice. K100 is a great truck. Diesel Doctor. Great truck. I don't think that's what I'm driving right now. I think that's what all my drivers drive, though, is a K100. I want to say I have the, oh shoot, it's a, FLB maybe? Whoever makes that. I know that's terrible. Freightliner, FLB? I think that's what I'm driving nowadays. I don't know, I haven't played ATS in a long time. The map that has the 3 quarries. Yeah, that's Almaty region, Josh. And you're right. Those quarries are really repetitive and kind of tricky and not super great gameplay. Yeah, I almost bought one 20 years ago. Wish we would have. Yeah, that'd be an awesome truck to have for sure. The FLD, okay. I knew it was an FL something Diesel Doctor. I just couldn't remember which one it was. No all-wheel drive, but has diff lock. Yeah, that's what I was worried about, was not having the all-wheel drive. Because I like the P16. I think the P16's a pretty solid truck. Only if it had a bigger fuel tank. The P16's got a real small fuel tank. Could be FLB on the game, so it's not copyright. True. I mean, it might be an FLC for all I know. Like I said, I haven't played in a long time. If I'm not currently playing that game, then I'm unfortunately not going to remember like anything from that game. Like my brain just resets. Like whatever game I'm playing at that time is what my brain remembers. Mateo Morel. What's up, buddy? Oh, Mateo Omorel. Name a mod? I don't play with any mods. This is just Snowrunner. This truck is from a DLC pack. The Dragon Wagon pack. This is the Avonhorn. No mods here, though. I don't play with any mods. Thanks, I play Snowrunner too. We'll see. Alright, man. Well, I'm glad you like it. Glad you like it. People either seem to love or hate Snowrunner, so I tend to love or hate it depending on the day. Even the hour. Like, it can change. It can change back and forth in a heartbeat how much I like this game. Most days, it's not too bad. What's the name of the DLC for this truck? Dragon Wagon? I don't know. Is there a way to show it in game? Dragon Wagon. Dragon Wagon. Did I miss it? Is it not on here? Huh. It's like it wasn't on that list. Weird. Here, I'll just put it in chat. I don't know why it's not on that list. That's super weird. There you go. It's the Dragon Wagons dual pack. You get the Avonhorn and you get the Pedera, I think is what the other one is. The Avonhorn is amazing. I love this truck. It's probably my favorite truck in the game right now. The Pedera, not a big fan. It's super, super, super tippy. Hey, what's up, G-Bro? Welcome in, buddy. Hope you had a great weekend. Joseph Sheeler, what's up, man? Appreciate you stopping in and saying hi. Have you tried the elephant on this map? Unfortunately, Zach, I don't have the elephant. The last time I tried to go to Quebec and get it, the game glitched a box underneath my truck, and I got stuck, and I couldn't go forward, couldn't go back. There was nothing to winch onto, and I immediately rage quit. That was one of the nights I was crashing out, and that was one of the reasons. Like, I was hooked up to the big trailer, and I was pulling it out. I made it like 10 feet with that big trailer before, like a big liquid tote somehow it like vaulted under my truck somehow. I didn't even touch them. I was probably 5 feet away from these big containers, and somehow one ended up under my truck. And I couldn't move forward, couldn't move back, so I just rage quit. And I have not been back to try it again since. I know that sounds very unlike me to behave that way, but yeah. Like, I'm on the mission. I made it up there. I got the trailer hooked up, and then made it about 10 feet. Super frustrating. You know what I should have done? I should have switched trucks and went back to that truck to see if that would have fixed it. But instead, I was already checked out mentally, and there was no coming back from it. It's been a long time since I had a road sign get stuck in my truck somewhere, but every time it happens, it's like, are you kidding me? All right. So today we're gonna try and get this big contract done here. I got the pipes here. I need to haul metal beams, but the concrete slabs I can make on the other map. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able... Well, I mean, I could. I can get the 8-spot trailer. Drag that all the way over here, I guess. Maybe I'll do that. Get that 8-spot trailer out and load it full of metal beams. I might be able to find enough metal beams just laying around. Map is that? Yeah, this is Yukon, Josh. Slipping and sliding up this hill, that's for sure. Yeah, just stop and put chains on. I'll tell you what, that'd be about the biggest quality of life change this game could have. Is if the tire chains were something you could just toggle on and off. Like with your active suspension, you can change up and down, stuff like that. If you could do that with your tire chains, that would be amazing. The dump truck trailer map, yes. Yeah, I don't think I have that contract unlocked yet. That's one of the last ones, I think, Josh. I can look. Once I get up there to make this delivery, I can look. It'll be pointless, but I wish there were blinkers. No, I think that'd be cool. Just more immersion stuff. Make it more real. I mean, I wish there was other drivers on the road sometimes, or just other people in the world, you know? That could be nice to see, like, you get to this big warehouse here, when I'm rebuilding that gold mine, like, if there was employees working at the gold mine, or, you know, this big facility here, if there was people working here, like, I pull in with a big load, and you can see, like, workers standing, you know, moving around the lot, doing stuff. Just something to make the world feel more alive, instead of just you being the only person in the entire world. Yeah, Josh, that's the last contract, so I don't have that one done yet. Oh, not done, obviously. I don't have that one unlocked yet, that's what I meant to say. Gotta rebuild this factory first. Yes, that is true, Zach. I didn't play the game that far that I had AI routes that I had to set up to move supplies around. I like that part of it too. It goes nice. Just like you said, it's nice seeing other vehicles moving around. And they weren't afraid to honk at you and get in your way, but It's just nice having the option to see other people on the map. Alright. Cement's there, concrete plant is there. Just how do we get from A to B? Imagine we just keep going up this road and see what we find. It was nice also, I guess, being able to like assign a group to build the road, and you could like be busy doing something else, and they would just build the road for you. This truck counts as a scout, right? Hey, what's up, Duramax Ben 4? Always good to see you, buddy. One of the best scouts in the game. Yeah, it's pretty amazing what this truck can get itself through. I've definitely done some pretty wild stuff with it. Oh no. Landslide in the highway. Well, we gotta open that up, that's for sure. Shoot. Shoot. Well, let's see what we can do here. I mean, it's got a huge fuel tank. It carries like another, what, 120 gallons or something on it between the cans on the front and the big box underneath the crane. Got fuel for days. And if you're pulling that trailer, that 6-spot trailer, you got another, I don't know, 30, 40 gallons, whatever's on that. Plus room for its own crane. Yeah, and the crane on this truck's pretty strong too. Definitely better than that blue one. Now we need 2 wood planks. There's one here and one there. Tell you what. I'm just gonna grab another truck out of the garage. Go grab those wood planks. I'm gonna bring this back to the trailer, get the trailer out of the middle of the road. The one big bugaboo I have about this truck is it doesn't have a low saddle. It's like you have to use the big trailers with it, which is kind of a pain in the butt. Like this trailer's great for the fuel and all, but it gets stuck on everything. It rides really low to the ground. It's not very, I don't know, it's just a pain in the butt using this trailer sometimes. But like with the Mastodon, you can throw a low trailer on it. It's a lot easier getting around. Mastodon needs a better transmission. Yeah, I agree. I don't really like the transmission in the Mastodon either. To be fair, there's other options for transmissions, I think, that I've never tried. Like, I think I've only used this Advanced Special. I've never used any of the other ones. I don't know if any of the other ones run any better or not, but... I don't know. I'm not, like, that worried about it being, like, chasing a meta transmission, you know? Not even sure I'm going the right way. Gosh, because I'm not. Gosh darn it. Well, it's easy to feel like you're not going the right way when you're not going the right way. Honestly, I should have just recovered. Looks like we have a nice warmer week ahead. Yeah, I saw that. Temperatures, they were saying they're supposed to be pretty mild. But then they're calling for storms on Thursday, I think. This truck has a turning radius of a small single-family home. I'll tell you what, though. I wish the weather would just make up its mind. Either stay warm or stay cold. This bouncing back and forth stuff, miserable. I get 2? Nice. I didn't know you had 2. I thought it was just 1. Absolute score there. And that landslide cleared in no time. Just want to wash my car. Yeah. It's crazy when the temp comes up a little bit. Line for the car wash should be around the corner. Did I hit that trunk? Kind of weird. Easy peasy. Alright, so looks like that way goes to the concrete plant, that way goes out to the warehouse. Yeah, I'm not really sure what they did with a bunch of beams to make a bunch of rocks disappear, but I'm in awe of their engineering skills. Holy cow. This is not great. You know what, G-Bro? I did see that. That was crazy. Easy on the curves, about spilled my yak. I mean, I think we were doing pretty good for as icy as those roads are. We don't need no stinking tire chains. I'll tell you what, I might just send this guy back to the garage. What's that way? Yeah, we're just gonna send this guy back to the garage. I don't want him tearing up the road. Not that Avon would still be able to get through there. Hey, Hands on Numb, I appreciate you stopping in, man. We had a great weekend. Mastodon needs 8 or 9 what? Josh. It needs 8 or 9 more inches of front of the truck hanging out in front of the tires. That way we can get stuck on even more hills. Horsepower? Really? I don't think so. I think Mastodon's got plenty of horsepower. Personally, I think that does pretty good on horsepower. You know a truck needs more horsepower. It's a Kenworth 963. That truck needs like a couple hundred more horsepower. Oh, no, I got bamboozled. Bamboozled. I could have gone through the concrete plant to get to the warehouse. Son of a gun. Alright, tell you what. We're just gonna take a shortcut to this guy's yard. No, Zach, I can't say that I have. It does sound funny, though, playing tricks on your brain like that. I mean, honestly, I don't play first person very often. I feel like I need to see a lot more of what's going on around my truck, you know? I do like that the mirrors are like real, you know. They're not just like a generic image in the mirror, it's actually what's behind you. Excuse me? I bumped a barrel and it did 215 damage to my suspension. Excuse me? Like, is that supposed to symbolize, like, that barrel exploding when I hit it? Or what? Because, holy cow, that was a lot of damage. For just barely bumping those barrels. I guess Mastodon mostly made for mud. I would say so, yeah. We're gonna follow those tracks back to Concrete Factory. slower on the road. Yeah, that's just the way that the transmission's geared, Josh. It's geared really low. So you got a lot more pulling power instead of top end. It does not look very truck friendly. We are not going to go that way. Holy moly, I just sneezed so hard. So I'm going to try and get this contract done before we call it quits today. It's probably going to be a pretty short stream. I'm sure you can hear in my voice. I am still sick as a dog. Yeah, this truck is definitely slow on the road. It goes about as fast whether it's fully loaded or empty. But again, this is because how it's geared, Josh. Same as Maston. Yeah, same with most of the heavy trucks. I say most heavy trucks because not all of them. Like a couple of those Western Star heavies, they're pretty fast. Almost too fast. Like it's hard to not crash them sometimes. All right, let's drop off the cement. Concrete slabs. Alright, got our 3 concrete slabs. I'll tell you what, that's not working out very good for me, is it? Even if I get backed up in there, I'm not going to have a lot of room to turn to make it out of the gate. Let's get it swung around here in this courtyard. Yeah, I better hit those pipes so I get 500 suspension damage again. Rip a couple tires off. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to cough, blow my nose, get all settled again. My bad. Definitely should have shut that truck off, I guess. The Kenny C500 truck is pretty quick. Well, that's also a mod truck, so I would expect it to be pretty strong in pretty much every category. Sorry, that was probably loud. I just punched my mic for some reason. Trying to put my hand in front of me to grab my controller again and hit the mic on the way down. My bad. That truck shouldn't even be in the mods. Good truck. So you're saying it shouldn't be a mod truck, it should be like a base game truck? I definitely do not agree with that. What am I stuck on? Tiny little rocks giving my tires fits. Oh, that's, I'm gonna hard disagree with you on that one, Josh. Hard disagree. Oh no, it's icy. I'm not gonna make it up. Gonna have to Spider-Man my way up. Have I seen it before? Nope, I haven't. But knowing that it's a mod truck and it's a 10x10, it can, how many spots does it? How many spots does it carry? A lot, probably. And it's... I'm sure it's super overpowered. And don't get me wrong, I think the Avon Hornet and the Mastodon are super overpowered most of the time. They make a lot of the difficult spots on maps trivial. Has 1,000 gallons of fuel. Like, yeah, you don't see a problem with that, Josh? Why would you want a truck like that in the game? Why would you ever use any other truck? Like, that's silly. 1,000 gallons of fuel. I think that would just make the game zero fun. If you never had to struggle with anything, what would be the point of playing the game? I mean, I guess it shouldn't bother me that bad, because people play it right now that way with mods, and I don't care. You know, I'm not going to judge anybody for playing with mods. Just for me, personally, it would ruin the game. For me. And again, if it's a DLC, I don't have to use it. But I would get probably 10 people a day in the chat asking why I don't have it, why I don't use it. Right, so that's what I mean. Like, why play a game like Snowrunner then if there's no challenge? Like, you're taking all the challenge out of the game. You never have to fill up with fuel. You can get through any obstacles. You can go super fast while you're doing it. What's the point? Alright, now I just need metal beams. Alright, where are we going to find some metal beams? I know they're all over. Well, generally speaking. Set there. It's just one, right? Yeah. There's one there, there's one there. I mean, I could have picked those up. No, I couldn't have picked those up. I had to load on. Duh. No, I think I can pick them all up from, like, right here, this little area. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I'm gonna take this truck back and park it. I mean, don't let me get you down, Josh. I'm just being a salty boomer about it. Play the game however you want to play it, man. If it's fun for you playing that way, then play that way. Like, I'm not trying to shit on you for playing that way. Like I said, if you're having fun, or you're enjoying playing it that way, then by all means, play however you want to have fun. You know, that's what it's all about. It's just a game. I'm not gonna get mad about people playing it however they want to play it. I just... ALT 8675309, buddy. That's the code. I'm sure you can get that DLC and bring it in for me. You know, I haven't seen that guy in a while. There was a guy that used to stop in every night, usually multiple times a night, and just spam for me to run mods in this game. Then he showed up, like, out of the blue, like, 4 months later, and a couple times after that, and I haven't seen him in a while. Oh, man, I know I said I was gonna take this truck back and switch to a different one, but I'm already up here. Some guy named Fuzzy. Was he a bear? You said there's a guy named Fuzzy. I asked if he was a bear. Like, you know, Fuzzy was a bear. I was just making a bad joke, Josh, that's all. Alright, so now I got that straightened away. He's not a bear. This road's getting rough quick. Definitely ripping it apart pretty good. What's in February, Josh? Daytona 500. I always forget that it's that early in the year. Twelve hasn't won the 500 yet. It used to be 12 before. Wasn't like Ryan... What's that guy's name? Gosh darn it. Ryan Newman, wasn't he 12? Yeah, I don't blame you now, but I'm saying who was 12 before? And he's not the only one that's ever been 12, right? When somebody 12 before? Minecraft's looking sweet. What mod is this? Oh, this is the Snowrunner mod for Minecraft. Really smooths everything out pretty good. What's up, RC Fiasco? Sam Hornish Jr., really? I thought it was more recent than that. Somebody was 12. But I've said it before and I'll say it again. I don't know a whole lot about NASCAR. What's your opinion on the W990 DLC? You know what? That's one of the ones I don't have. There's like 2 of them I don't have, and that's one of them. But the guy in chat, Zach, gave me a $5 super chat to buy that truck, so I can let you know soon. If it's... He was saying it's like the P16, which I like the P16. For not having all-wheel drive, it does pretty good, just because it has a lot of power and it has that locking diff. I think it does all right. So, if it's anything like the P16, then I'm sure it's a pretty decent truck. Like I said, I've never driven it, but if it's what I think it is, like if it drives like I think it does, I think it'll be a solid truck. I don't know if it'll work very good out here, but it's definitely cooler looking than the P16. Like, it makes up for the not having all-wheel drive with high horsepower, so it's like has a lot of wheel spin to dig through areas. I don't necessarily not like trucks like that. I don't know, like I said, I don't know how well it would hold up on a map like this with a lot of mud and snow and stuff, but some other maps I could do alright. I kind of miss Washington because as much as I complained about Washington being boring, you definitely could use any truck you wanted for any contract in Washington. Like, it was really nice having that extra flexibility. Is that about the Plaid? No, yeah, it's about the W990, Josh. Kenworth W990. Cut that way too short. There we go. That's better. It's quick, yeah. Yep. Doesn't have all-wheel drive, but it's got a lot of horsepower to make up for it. Both, Josh. I feel like. Oh, let me. When you guys, I'm pretty sure I know what truck you're talking about, the P16. Just let me double check. It's a heavy, right? Yeah, the P16. P16 is a pretty strong truck. And then there's the other one. Not the P12. This one. The P512. I like the P512 too. I just wish it had a bigger fuel tank. Like that 53-gallon tank is brutal. Just like the ANKs. Like, I really like the ANK. But man, is it tough to use it when it's got such a small tank. I've hauled a lot of logs with the P16. It's pretty solid. Don't tell them what the best truck is. Well, Josh, I think most people would say the best truck on Snowrunner is the Mastodon. This is really bad, what we're doing right here. Not great what's happening right now. God bless it. If I can't get this front end back around, we are in trouble. There we go. Maybe the 605. 605 is a good truck too. The 612 and 605. I mean, the Avonhorn. Avonhorn's probably my favorite truck right now. I don't know how I made it up here so smooth last time, but we are struggling right now. Last time we came up, we just threw the trailer on that pole and came right up. Yep, tire chains would definitely help right now, Josh, but I ain't got them on. Maybe I'll just hit all the wrong buttons and just roll all the way back down the hill. But that's seems to be what I'm doing really good at. I'm just gonna start all the way from the bottom, I guess. Like 20 minutes ago, I just went up this hill, no problem. And now I can't do it, so feeling pretty good about the game right now. Probably because metal. I mean, I had 6 bags of concrete on the back. There's 6 loads of concrete. I'm not sure which one weighs more, but I imagine 6 loads of concrete isn't light. That's a slipper. Yeah, Zach, it definitely is, buddy. Let's try to Spider-Man my way up the hill here. I think we got her this time. I really didn't want to put chains on for this hill. Alright. Easy peasy. Samson Timothy, what's up, buddy? Appreciate you stopping in and saying hi. Working on the top of the dam, Josh. Nice. That's a good one to finish. It's really nice being able to drive across the top of that. Alright, see how that sits on there. Well, we're not doing a very good job of this, are we? Well, maybe. We might be able to get him around. Perfect. Here, I thought I messed it up. Look at that. Like butter. Gotta go all the way to Solus to get the cement? Yes. Like I said, I had that other gateway open, Josh, so it wasn't, I didn't have to go through all 3 maps. Have a nice day. Hey, you too, Samson. Like I said, I appreciate you stopping in, man. Have a great rest of your day. Which contract unlocks the Solus Gateway? Josh? You know what my answer is going to be to that. Unless I did that contract like yesterday, I'm not going to remember. I'm sorry. I apologize if my memory is bad. I'm just not going to remember. I would say just look through them all and see which one has the gateway as a reward. Like, I'm not trying to be shitty about it with you at all. I'm just being real. I'm not gonna remember. Oh, look at that. Phase 1 complete. It's too bad. You know, when there's a cutscene like that, it should skip to, like, daytime. So I can actually see what the heck I just built. Now I need 2 large pipes. Where the heck do we get large pipes? Looks like other map. Oh, I can craft them there. I wonder what I need to craft a large pipe. I wonder. Is anywhere we hear a large pipe? This one's got small pipe. I must have to make it. Which is fine. I just want to make sure I'm not making it for no reason. Yep, looks like we're gonna have to make it. But I don't know what the contract. I don't know what the recipe is. Probably a contract inside Solus. Oh, you mean like there's a task at the gateway itself, you mean, Josh? Could be. Like I said, I wouldn't even have an idea where to begin looking. I'm messing this way up, though. Yeah, we're gonna end up out in the woods on this one, that's for sure. Oh man, this is gonna be tough getting back up. That is a long, windy, icy hill. Not looking forward to going back up this one. Yukon Iron Works. fancy sign they got there. Very retro looking. Which season? This is Yukon. I couldn't tell you the season off the top of my head. It's an early one, I think. Alright, large pipe. We need 4 metal rolls for 1 large pipe. So we need 8 metal rolls. Alright, content library. Seasons. Yeah, season 2. I was thinking it was an early one. I didn't think it was that early. Yeah, season 2. I'd be AFK for just a minute. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Not everybody, but people are going to bed. So everybody came in to tell me goodnight and check in, have a little conversation. We're back. So now we know we need eight rolls. And there's somewhere, this warehouse up here has a lot of them. Yeah, so. So I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this trailer off, delete it. I know, just throwing money away. I didn't feel like driving back. And then we're gonna get, Jesus guy. What do we need? 8, 6, 4. I'll tell you what, let's get the, let's get out the Fem. I haven't had that out in a while. Let's put some... Oh, it doesn't have chains. Shoot. Doesn't have chains. I don't know if it's gonna make it back up that big hill without chains. I mean, I could do the same thing I did with that other truck, but it's like I don't want to struggle. You know? It's the twin syrup chains. It sure does. 63-inch all chains. Yep. Throw them on there. Did I do training time? What do you mean? Good night, Hobby Baker. Appreciate you hanging out. Twin steer for the win. I'll tell you what, Zach, once I got all-wheel drive for this truck, night and day difference, man. Like, without the all-wheel drive, it's not very good at all. But with the all-wheel drive, it's a pretty solid truck. Sultan River Mountain. Is it, what kind of mission was it, Josh? With a name like that, it makes me think that it's like a timed one. And if it's a timed one, then I definitely did not do it. Have you done Austria yet? Yes, I have. Trailer that has concrete inside of it. Probably not. Like, if it's just a random task on the map, probably not. I liked Austria, Zach. I think Austria was super unique with, like, a lot of the trails and stuff in Austria, like, you couldn't even see them on the map. There was a lot of guessing involved on where you were going. I liked it. What's your plan for the next region? I don't know. Unfortunately, all I have left is, like, Aymer and Quebec. I think that might be it. I think all I have left is Aymer and Quebec. And I really don't want to do either one of those. I'm really not sure what we're going to do after we finish Yukon. I mean, maybe it'll take us long enough to finish Yukon that the next season will come out by then, and I won't have to worry about it. But I'm pretty sure I've done them all except... Yeah, Wisconsin's done. Don is done. Maine's done. Tennessee's done. Glades, Ontario. British Columbia, Scandinavia, North Carolina, Almaty, Austria. Quebec's not done. And yeah, Yukon and Aymer. That's it. Not looking forward to doing either one of those. Elephant same speed as Mastodon? Yeah, I don't know. I don't have it, Josh. Sound Harbor. Yeah, I have the contract to do it. I just last time I tried to get it, Josh, my truck bugged out, and it got a big like liquid tote stuck underneath the truck, and I couldn't move. I couldn't go forward, couldn't go back, couldn't do anything. And I was already not in a great mood, so that led to me rage quitting for the day. Definitely should have turned back there. We can go this way. This time might be different. That's very true. Every time you play the game, I think it's different. Trucks never seem to behave the same way twice. Oh, gosh, darn it. Oh, and I'm a crane. Son of a gun. Well, that could have gone better. Gosh, darn it. That's pretty annoying. This popped into another live stream. Guy was using the same truck, but no all-wheel drive. Oh, that poor bastard. I don't know how he does it. I pretty much refuse to use it without the all-wheel drive. I have to send another truck down here with a crane at some point to get that one. Having a limited amount. It's annoying that I put that on the loading platform. And a load like this would be so impossible in real life. The metal rolls weigh so much. Hey, what's up, Tommy? Hope you're doing well, man. Like most of the time you see a semi hauling one of these and they're hauling one. And it's right in the center of the trailer. It's got about 5 different chains holding it down. You got Duncan done? Yes, Josh. I have. That's in British Columbia, right? I did finish British Columbia. Now, when I say done, I don't mean like 100%. Because I haven't 100%ed any map. But I usually move on once I finish all the contracts. I mean, I do a couple tasks here and there, but I'm not going to drive around trying to find every task and 100% every map. I'm not going to say I'm not going to do it, but like it's not in my best interest. We used to get 5 or 6 on a truck. Really? That's weird. I'm telling you, the only ones I ever see here, it's a truck with like a pretty heavy-duty trailer and one big one sitting right in the middle. Do the same thing as long as I got the check mark, I'm done. Yeah, exactly. Which, I mean, I'm thankful that it's that way, Zach. So there's like a storyline. You know, I like that there's, you know, your contracts always lead to something, and there's, you know, you're building the factory, you're building the power plant, you're rebuilding the dam, doing whatever, you know, there's always like actual progress you can see being made on the map. Way more, it draws you in way more than like a farm simulator where it's just a wide open sandbox. All sheet metal stainless. Huh. Man, what a difference chains make. Climbing right up this hill. No problemo. You're trying to, what, 100% everything, Josh? Where am I going, by the way? Totally forgot where I was going. Man, like 1,000,000% forgot where the heck I was going. Use an overhead crane to unload them. Yeah, that makes sense. Just have them drive under and pick them right off. Trying to find that loading truck. What do you mean, Josh? You kept saying that the other day, too. You were trying to find it. Like, what does that mean? Like, trying to find if it's a mod or DLC or what it was? So I saw, I'm going to change the subject here real quick. Starfield has a Star Wars like full conversion mod that changes everything in the game, even like quest dialogue. I mean, everything changed. I was thinking about trying that. Yeah, this is the twin steer. It's one big long truck. Once you get the upgrades for it, it's pretty solid truck. You're definitely gonna need some fuel though. I don't know how many of you guys were around back when I used to play Starfield all the time, but I really enjoyed that game. It got really bad reviews, and it was not great on release. They definitely way overhyped and way undersold that game, but I still think it's a really good game. I enjoyed my time playing it. But there's a full conversion that makes everything Star Wars. And I was thinking about trying it out. I mean, like the ships, all your armor and stuff, the weapons, like I said, even the quest dialogues, everything. That's it for me. Alright, Zach, hey, again, thank you so much for that super chat, man. I will definitely pick up one of those trucks in between this stream and the next one. Always very, very appreciated, man. Thank you again. Have a great rest of your night, man. You'd like to see it, Tommy? Yeah, I mean, it looks really good. I looked at it yesterday. But like all over the site you download it from, it said they got a big update coming either the end of this month or beginning of February. Like they're real close to releasing a big update. And they said, if you haven't played it yet, to wait for the update. Because I guess it's gonna really change a lot of stuff with it, so I'm kind of torn where I'm at with it, if I want to get it now or if I want to wait for that update. Like, I'd hate to get it now and then have the update change a lot of stuff and not like it, or have to get used to it all over again or something, you know? Alright, I think we're going to recover back, get some fuel, and head right back out. RC Airsoft Gaming, what's up, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Chicken butt. Doing good. I just completed 3 live streams. Not good for you, man. How'd they go? No technical issues or anything? Crew now? What's up, buddy? Appreciate you stopping in and saying hi. You're having a great day. I'm glad the large pipe fit on this truck. I wasn't sure if it was a 4 or a 5. Man, rocks just eating up my suspension. I hated the fact I could only stream on Twitch unless I prop my phone for YouTube. Other than that, they weren't good. They weren't good or they went good? I'd say getting 5 subs right off the bat like that's pretty good. Oh, that's alright, man. Oh, that's good. Hey, what's up, Emil? Probably call the Lizard D truck. Maybe. I had some Lizard D mods. There's some Lizard mods. I don't specifically remember the truck you were asking about. How are you? How's the stream going? Stream's going pretty good. I'm still pretty sick, but we're still here putting in the time. Hashtag can't stop, won't stop. I mean, it's probably going to be another short stream tonight, like it has been the last couple days. But, Josh, you don't like Star Wars? Come on, man. Who doesn't like Star Wars? How about you, Emil? You a big Star Wars guy? I definitely should have taken the other road. I think the other road's a lot easier going than this one. You probably like Jar Jar. Come on now, Josh. That's just being hurtful. There's a lot more in the Star Wars catalog than Jar Jar Binks. You know what I mean? Like... Yeah, I'm a little shocked, Josh, that you're so anti-Star Wars. See, there you go. Stay at home Tom. Big fan of Jar Jar Binks. What's up, Tom? Good to see you, buddy. Hope you had a good good Christmas and New Year, man. I don't think I've seen you since before Christmas. Some things, games, focus, spark some ideas. Alright, RC. Good luck, buddy. Appreciate you stopping in, man. Yeah, no, I'm not a big fan of Jar Jar Binks, but like I said, I can look past that. There's a lot more to the Star Wars universe than Jar Jar Binks. Like, I'm not gonna let one bad character ruin the whole catalog for me, you know? Well, Tom, I hope your little guy had a good Christmas, man. I'm sure he did. Keep it simple over here, no stress during the holidays. I mean, that sounds like a solid plan to me, man. No stress is always good. Our Christmases are very similar to Thanksgiving. It's just add in presents after dinner. It's mostly just hanging out with family, eating good food. But like I said, presents after dinner instead of just hanging out watching TV after dinner. Could have a Cleveland, Tennessee map. I didn't even know there was a Cleveland, Tennessee. And Cleveland's, Ohio is bad enough. Why would you ever want another one? Now maybe Cleveland, Tennessee came first, and Cleveland, Ohio just gave Cleveland, Tennessee a bad name. Let me blow my nose, be right back. Right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Emil, you got to see the C8A4? Who makes that? Oh, Canada. Nice. Tommy, appreciate the hype, man. Major improvement over the CA. Yeah, really. What's it chambered in, Emil? 5.56. Nice. Uh-oh. Ooh. I thought we were going to tip over on that corner. We definitely came in a little hot. I thought we were done for. Yeah, Tokyo Drift in a truck like this is not ideal. Not a whole lot of forgiveness. Alright, built our large pipe. Now we just gotta drop this off and it should finish this contract. I think there's only 2 stages to it. Don't like playing in first person? Not really. I like being able to see around the truck and stuff. I think that really helps. Man, looking right into the sun, that's not great. Ambidextrous controls, M-lock rail, that's pretty fancy. I imagine that being pretty handy, for sure, Emil. I like Darth Vader. Yeah, it's a pretty good character, I think. Alright, I should finish it. Give me cutscene. There it is. Cutscene. Alright. Factory main block is completed. Nailed it. I would also like to play in third person to enjoy the view every now and again, but I am prevented in third person. You can only play in first. Man, that's weird. Alright, let's recover this back. What's next? Sewage treatment facility. I 3 cabins now. Not sure where my cabins are. Oh, the cabins are there. I only have 2, so I have to build a cabin. Tank for the plants up there. I've seen that. That's a big green trailer up there. A bunch of stuff. Tell you what, I might just bring the metal beams from the other map. I think that'd be easiest. I can bring the metal beams from the other map. Probably bring the bricks from the other map. Concrete blocks, I can make those up here. Medium pipes, I can make those here, but I'm not sure what they take. I have to look at the recipe. And there's always a chance, Emil. They might throw you one. Alright, let's go to the garage. Holy moly, $18,000 rifle? That's crazy. Do you think it's worth $18,000, Emil? Or is that just like the government price because they pay for everything with a ton of overhead? Alright, what are we doing? I forgot what I was doing. Sorry. There's no difference. Wow, that's crazy. I mean, I can't believe one country would put that much money into their budget like that. That's... The truck looks like a Zix too. Yeah. I think it's from the same, like, family of trucks. This is a collab. I think it's just a, yeah, it's just a collab. I don't know. It doesn't say who makes it or whatever. But... Huh. I was thinking this is the one with the weird horn. It did not disappoint. This is in fact the one with the weird horn. because the gunsmith. I mean, I don't imagine, Emil. I imagine the gunsmiths would be towards the top of the list to get one, so they can figure out how to work on them, and you'll probably find flaws with it before regular people, I would think. Like, not when I say regular people, I mean non-gunsmith people. You know, you're the one who's going to have to work on it and fix it and everything else, so you're the one who's going to want to have the most bench time with it. I completely forgot what I was calling for bricks, I think. Well, I mean, if it was me that was showing a new prototype rifle off, Emil, I think I would give it to the people that got to work on it first. Dark green had a wood flatbed on the back where you can carry chips. I'm trying to think, Josh. I do not remember. Did you look back at the old streams, maybe? Like, look back at an old farm simulator stream, see if you can find it? Pixel Fox, what's up, buddy? Have you seen the Phantom Wolf on Black River map? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Disappears when you get up close, but you can see it like off in the distance. I would recommend that, Josh. Like I said, go back to like an old farm simulator stream and see if you can find it then. Maybe peanut. What does that mean? Well, yeah, I mean, having an M-lock on it, you can put just about anything you want on it, I'd imagine. Put like an underbarrel chainsaw on it. Go way outside the box. You like Picatinny more? Well, I don't know. I think M-lock's better than Picatinny, personally. But, I mean, my AR's Picatinny, so... Johnson Teta. What's up, man? Appreciate you stopping in and saying hi. Yeah, I mean that's a pretty wide open task there, Emil. I'm sure there's a lot you can do with it, man. Like I said, underbarrel chainsaw. I mean, you never know, Emil. Hopefully, ideally, you're not going to be that close to the guy, but if you are, then you'll be ready. It's like you don't even want to be a Space Marine, Emil. That's what I'm hearing right now. Underbarrel chainsaw on a sawed-off M1249. Yes, you absolutely could do that. Put a saw on a saw. That should just be some sort of obligation. The gun's called a saw. It should have a saw on it. Oh, yeah. I forgot the sawed-off part. So you got a saw on a sawed-off saw. Sounds perfect to me, man. Average Marine thought process. In between munching on cranes. I don't think it would fail. I think it would work exemplary. One second. Gotta blow my nose. Right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Worst case scenario, you can build a pillbox 3 minutes with the saw and your sawed-off saw. Absolutely. Utility for days. Maybe they had too many crayons. They were too worried about eating the crayons instead of putting together the sawed-off saw and a saw. Or a saw and a sawed-off saw. I like the way this truck sounds. Sounds good. Not just like the generic exhaust noise a lot of them have. Gaming Legend, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, well, this thing's pretty roomy on the inside, huh? Look at that. 4 seats in the back. Another one there. Like a luxury hauling truck. Yeah, I don't want to get in trouble, Emil, but if you're allowed to send pictures of it out, I think it'd be pretty cool to see it. Like, I don't want you leaking anything. Getting me in trouble. I don't want to get arrested. I mean, maybe. You don't know me, Emil. You don't know what I'm into. Maybe I'm secretly a spy and, like, this whole YouTube channel is just a cover. Well, I'm not at liberty to discuss that, Emil. I still can't believe the horn on this truck. Big, huge hauling truck. Obviously for military use. And that's the horn they put on it. Embarrassing. think she'd have like a air horn, like a big cruise ship or something. Tell you what, this truck could be a little faster, I think. It's doing a fine job pulling this load. It's just slow and steady. Tell you what, this truck cannot hold high for nothing. Figured for sure through here to be able to hold high gear. I was wrong. Dylan Moses, what's up, man? Truck kind of dookie. Yeah, I mean it's doing a fine job. It's just taking a long time to do it, you know. It's an HK 416 A4 with a Colt Canada upper. Fancy. HK 416 is a pretty solid rifle. First time watching, welcome in, man. We a lot of Snowrunner around here. Lately I've been playing like Fallout 76, Warhammer 40k, Dark Tide, Call of Duty every now and again. But lately we've just been on a big Snowrunner kick. Come on, big fella. Every other truck made it up here without chains. Flush Plays, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well. On console or PC? PC. By Snowrunner while I'm grinding ATS. That's another game that I played on and off for the last couple of years. ATS. It's a pretty fun game, except it puts me to sleep. It's the damnedest thing. Like driving for a long time in ATS, like it must be just good enough of a simulator that it makes my brain think that I'm really driving, and it puts me to sleep. Nope, not gonna make this one. Swing around this way? No, can't swing around that way either. Son of a gun. Well, they screwed this one up, huh? I'll tell you what, I'm a lot better at backing stuff up in real life than I am in this game. Yeah, I couldn't imagine playing with like a full setup like that, a full rig. I better make it worse. I'd probably be falling asleep even faster. Playing with the wheel and like the 3 screens around you and everything, and all the haptic feedback, I'd probably fall asleep faster. But I do enjoy the game. I think that my favorite thing about it is all the customization for your truck. You can really make the truck your own from top to bottom. Crash the truck and thrown out of the chair. Oh man, that'd be a heck of a video for content though. Be dead ass asleep in the chair and run off the road, roll the truck over, get thrown out of it. Oh, nice, man. Yeah, I don't have all the DLCs. I have most of the West Coast. Like I have, you know, California, Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Montana, Iowa, Nebraska, Texas, and then Arizona, Nevada. Same. My brother's... Well, my older brother, he's alright with it. But my little brother gives me a lot of a hard time. For playing this, for playing ATS. Just way too boring. How can you play that game? So boring. I'm like, I don't know, it's fun. The break from PvP? Yeah, exactly. I can't hardly stand PvP anymore. Like, I used to be all about it. In a lot of different games, and now it's just... I don't know if it's because I'm getting old or what, but... I'd much rather just chill and drive a semi and mind my own business than keep chasing metas and all the newest exploits and movement abilities and this and that's not for me anymore, I don't think. I mean, I'll still play Call of Duty and stuff every now and again, but I think I've played it once since Black Ops 7 came out. Alright, that load done. Head back to the other garage. Or then I play EFT, Arc Raiders, a little. Played a lot of Star Citizen. Really, Star Citizen. I don't see a lot of people playing that. Is that game ever going to release? Like, full release? And me and my older brother will play Arena Breakout Infinite every now and again. Not very often, but every now and a long while we'll play some ABI. My older brother, we play Arc Raiders, Call of Duty. We haven't played Arc Raiders in a long time either. Let's see. What truck haven't we had out in a while? I already had a 49X. I have two of them. Sell that one then. I don't know, I had two of those. I definitely don't need two of them, that's for sure. Take out the 605, it's a pretty solid truck. I'd like to use the 963 more than I do, but it's just not. People with high optimism say 27 for the Star Citizen release. Holy moly. How much fan funding they gotta be up to by then? 1.5 billion? Billion with a B? This truck doesn't have a diff lock? What? All-wheel drive but no diff lock. Gross. Well, I shouldn't say gross. I'm sure it's still a fine truck. I wish this truck was better. I like this truck. I think it looks nice. It just doesn't have it, man. Oh, no, oh, so I can have that crane, but then I can't have the... What am I losing? Oh, that... What is that? It's not a roof rack. The heck is that? Oh, spare wheel and supplies. 300 parts, 16 gallons. Yeah, I should probably leave that on there instead of the crane. You know what? I'm putting the crane on. Heck with it. So nice looking truck. I agree. I think it's a great looking truck. It just doesn't... It's really underpowered. Like, I'm not sure we're going to be able to get it to do what we want it to do. Well, we're going to try it. It's supposed to be getting, an update in the next season. Metal beams. Alright. That we can do. Turning radius of a single family home. I will see how it does. If I gotta send another truck out to replace it, I can do that. Not that big of a deal. PC needs a lot of upgrades. Before I buy it, there's a new PC. I mean, I'll tell you what. Like, the sooner you buy a PC, the better off you'll be. Because prices are just going to keep going up and up and up. Pretty sure you have Snowrunner on Xbox. Yeah, it's on Game Pass. So you can have it on your PC. If you needed it. Man, yeah, this truck is way underpowered, that's for sure. gonna be another slow and steady truck, I think. Yeah, this is pretty bad. I think we would be sending another truck out to replace this one. This is pretty bad. Uh-oh. I didn't realize the trailer was that much of an angle when I let go of it. Good golly. I don't know how that didn't roll over the trailer. Not ideal. Hope it doesn't roll it over when I drive past it. Yikes. Forgot how to drive there for a second, I guess. This truck turns a lot sharper than that last one did. It's definitely throwing me off. The difference should be pretty night and day with these trucks. So this is going from one of the worst trucks to one of the better trucks in the game. Alright, Emil. Sounds good, buddy. I appreciate you hanging out, man. Good luck with your new toy. I cut that corner too sharp. What's the problem we're having? Yeah, I just cut that corner way too sharp. What other trucks would you like them to come out with on Snowrunner? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know if I can name any like big heavy hauler trucks like this. I think it'd be cool if they added something with tracks instead of tires. That I could get behind. Tracks would be crazy. Yeah, I think it'd be awesome. Even if it was just a half track, you know, not full tracks. Still had steering wheels in the front and tracks on the back. I think that'd be awesome. You know, like as slow as that last truck was, that collab that I was using, it never stopped. I shouldn't say never, but it was just slow, but it was steady. Snowrunner than Sport. Yeah, it would take probably an update to the game engine to add something like tracks. I would think. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a game developer myself, but I think something as extreme as tracks would take a lot of work. Huh. A little surprised. A little surprised that truck got hung up there. Like I said, the collab just put it in low high and it walked right through here, but I'm a little surprised this truck got bogged out. don't think the Chimera would have made it 2 feet into here. But I need to go back and get that elephant so I can try that out. Not today, but maybe tomorrow. Try and get that elephant one time. You probably won't mess with roadcraft, Josh. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I mean, if you can get it, you can play it for free, I would say try it out, but like I know on PC there's a demo you can get. I don't know if there's a demo you can get on PlayStation. I have no idea how PlayStation works, but you can at least play the demo, give it a try, but I tried it probably 3 or 4 times on stream, and I don't know, I could never get into it. Like, the controls are just different enough. I didn't like the controls. The crane controls were terrible. There's no truck customization. You have to use, like, specific trucks for a specific task. I know this is kind of a little nitpicky thing, but the lady on the radio that's always telling you what's next to do and stuff, and like what region you're in, this and that, is super annoying. Like, she talks to you like you're a 5-year-old all the time, and it's like, I thought I was the boss of this operation. Why is she talking to me this way? And like, why is there no pushback from my character? She talks to you like you're dumb all the time. It's, I don't know, it's annoying. Still surprised this truck's having so much trouble. This truck's usually pretty solid. You'd rather buy Indiana Jones over Roadcraft. I don't blame you there. A lot of people like that Indiana Jones game, I think. I've never played it, but got pretty good reviews. What do you mean, Josh? Oh, instead of having the lady on the intercom or whatever, just have it instructions on the screen. Cause like I had no problem playing the game. I don't know. I didn't need that lady in my ear all the time talking to me like I'm dumb. Tell you what, I really am spoiled by that Avonhorn. That Avonhorn is like a step above all these trucks. I mean, don't get me wrong, Roadcraft has some good ideas too. Like some things I wish they would implement in Snowrunner. Like when you pick things up with the crane, you can pick something up from all four corners instead of just one central spot. So it's a lot easier to load things. You can manipulate it a lot better. There's a mobile spawn point you can get. So you can like drive a truck out to a job site and then spawn trucks off of that truck. Holy cow, this is slow. Do they count like that? Me too, if I'm just learning the game. You talk about Farm Simulator. The tutorial in Farm Simulator could have been a lot better. I feel like they just barely show you the absolute basics and then just turn you loose into the whole game, and it's like, I don't want to just jump into the whole game. I need a little more guidance on what I'm supposed to be doing. But I also don't really like sandbox games, so I think Farm Simulator was always doomed. Oh man, I'm getting tired, boys. Getting tired. This might be the last delivery of the day. Just FYI. You guys wanna get those likes and subs in now? This is gonna be the last delivery. I am pooped. I'm sure you guys can hear my voice. I've been pretty sick the last couple days. So the streams have been a little shorter. Usually I stream, 5-6 hours, not 3. But I've been feeling pretty bad, so I've definitely been trying to sleep more. Probably took some medicine. Early this afternoon I did. I'm definitely due to take some more before I lay down. I'm looking forward to taking it and laying down, actually. Definitely looking forward to it. But just being on and streaming and talking so much really gets to my voice and hurts my throat after a while. And I don't talk a whole lot to begin with, but this keeps my voice or my throat pretty agitated. Messing else. I'm looking forward to taking it just so it can help me sleep. I'm not even sure what we got in there, but I'm sure I can find something. Tell you what though, I had a grilled cheese for lunch today, man. I know it's something simple like a grilled cheese, but it really hit the spot. I haven't had one in a long time. See this week sometime when we got. I hope so. I've been sick for, I don't know, since like Thursday. I hope so. Alright, just saw the metal beams for this job. Metal beams are done. Now I need medium pipes and concrete blocks. We can build the concrete blocks. We can probably build the medium pipes. Camera's really helping me out there. I love it when it gets locked into an overhead view and I can't see a gosh darn thing. Hey, welcome back in, Tommy. Tell you what, Tommy, I'm driving back to the garage, and that's going to be it for today. I was saying earlier, so that was my last delivery for the day, and then I'm going to drive this back to the garage. And that's going to be it. I am ready to take some medicine and go to bed. Was the grilled cheese alright? Yeah, it was really good, Josh. Nothing fancy about it, just regular old grilled cheese. But like I said, I hadn't had one in a while, so it definitely hit that spot. Just got done with dinner. Nice, man. Hope you had a great dinner, Tommy. Can't wait to see the Star Wars run. Yeah, I need to look more into that. Like I said, I kind of looked at it a little bit yesterday. I need to get it all set up. Oh, man. All right. Like I said, that's going to be it for today. I appreciate everybody hanging out. Had a lot of people in and out on the short stream, and a lot of the usuals on the main stream here. Josh and Tommy, you have a good rest of your night, man. Clutch Plays, appreciate you hanging out there for a little bit. Emil, Dylan Moses. Stay-at-home Tom even stopped in. He comes in about once a month or so. Zach hung out for most of the night. Again, Zach had another $5 super chat from Zach. Greatly appreciated.
Thank you very, very much.
ALT stopping in when he can from work. No, I appreciate all the likes, all the subs, all the conversation. Most importantly, I think all the conversation. It definitely makes my job way easier, having people hanging out and chit-chatting with. But, yeah, everybody out there, you take care of yourselves. That's the important part, and, I'll be back tomorrow. The mucus gels work pretty good. Yeah, we got some, Mucinex. Took one of them earlier. But I'll be back tomorrow night. We stream just about every day here. I took a couple days off for Christmas, a couple days off for New Year's, but now it should be back to just about every day. So I appreciate everybody being here. Sorry. Had a big sneeze in there. Sorry. Yeah, one more. Hang on. Holy moly. 3 big sneezes right there. Sorry about that. I had to keep muting the mic. But I appreciate everybody being here. Take care of yourselves. Have a great day. Have a great night, whichever side of the clock you're on. And I will catch you guys next time. Thank you. Peace.